Good morning. Time to get ready with me. Trying to get one of these cotton pads or pads out of here. I have my coffee ready to go. My hair's done. So I don't gotta fiddle around with that later. To think I've already been up for almost 45 minutes already. But so I have my alarm set for 7:15. Grace is actually up, and I think she's up before her alarm's even set. Your alarm didn't go off yet, did it? So yeah, she got up before her alarm, which is crazy because usually I have to go wake her up and be like, "Your alarm's going off. Why aren't you awake?" So yeah, I know. But make some coffee, child. Wakey, wakey. I'm actually hungry. I'm not sure what I'm gonna have before I go to work though. Um, yes, I ran that over my ears too. I do last night. Grace made homemade pizza for supper from her Five Nights at Freddy's cookbook. That was great. Um, then I was sitting there and I was like, man, I don't have work lunches planned out for Matt and I. And I knew we have ground pork, lots of vegetables and stuff. So 7 o'clock last night, I defrosted some ground pork right quick. While that was defrosting, I cooked up some garlic, long grain rice. Then I sauteed a whole bag of fresh green beans with some garlic butter. Took that out. Then I sauteed mushrooms and 2 bell peppers. And then I just fried up the ground pork with a bunch of different seasonings, and I layered that into a couple of containers. So our lunches for today and tomorrow are covered. Because like I was telling Matt, I like to I don't want to be buying my lunches and stuff like that. I'd rather take food from home. For the most part, I tend to take things with rice to work for my meals. Are you looking for something, kiddo? No? What's over there? Oh, go get them. So I'm not cooking supper today. So I hauled out a turkey stew that I made last week. I did a big crockpot turkey stew, froze half of it. So the other half is out, and that'll be for today's supper. And then tomorrow after work, I will cook. I already found a recipe. I googled like easy, fast recipes, like things that are easy to make. And I'm gonna make like a creamy beef pasta after work tomorrow. So that'll be supper for Tuesday and Wednesday. And then Matt's taking care of supper Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday, Grace and I are cooking supper together. 2 recipes from her Five Nights at Freddy's cookbook we're gonna make. There's a mac and cheese in there, and there's like a pulled pork in there. So we're gonna make both those on Saturday. And that's as far as I meal planned, because I'll get next week's schedule today. I also, on Saturday we spent grocery shopping, doing some errands, stuff like that. And then Saturday night, Matt, David, and I, because they did bring some helping hands for a tiny bit, they helped me get 17 dump and go crock pot meals ready and into the made and into the freezer. It was a lot of chopping and opening and... Alright, skincare is done. I don't ever do anything for my under eyes, but I bought this over the weekend from Winners. It's a vitamin C. It's from Bella Bliss. It's made in Korea. It's a vitamin C brightening and shimmering eye balm. It says reduces dark circles, puffiness, signs of aging. I bought it just to try out, even though I don't think I need it. But I was like, let's give an eye balm a try, right? Definitely glowy. Is anybody, I know, I don't want to influence anybody. Maybe I won't ask. Well, you know what, I'll ask and then I'll drop it. Is anybody making a Sephora wish list for the VIB sale? VIB sales happening early November. Coffee. I have all the makeup I want to wear today already picked out. So we're going to start with the L'Oreal Lumi Glotion. I'm worried this might pill because my skincare just got done. But my makeup's picked out. I'm working in the kitchen today at work. But am I missing something? I don't think so. Well, that eyebrow, I can't find my, there's that. That brush that I was using to fill my eyebrows in. Here's one. Is this the one I was using? Yeah, maybe it is. Okay, I found it. I feel like maybe I don't need to use the... because my skin is looking very glowy. I'm going to put on the Rimmel Multitasker. I'll skip the Glotion and the Stay Super Glowy Gel for today. Because I don't think I'm going to need those. My skin's looking very nice. So we have Rimmel. I told you guys I canceled my ice cream beauty box, right? Sometimes I tell you guys things and then I forget if I did or not, but I think I did tell you guys. Yeah, I canceled that. I am back with BoxyCharm. I did my picks. Lots of people said they weren't able to pick their picks even though it was a correct day, something was wrong with the page. I was able to do my picks. And I did a couple of add-ons. I think the add-ons I did was some skincare. Because even though Innisfree is my favorite, there was a couple of skincare products that I was like, ooh, I wouldn't mind trying that, especially at that discounted price. And I might have added on one eyeshadow palette. One that I think it was last year I had seen and I was like, oh man, I wish I could get that. Alright, we're gonna use the e.l.f. Soft Glam Satin Foundation. Am I? Yeah. Just spread this all over. Man, I wish Grace was able to find that cookie recipe that she did a couple months ago and make homemade cookies. She made some homemade cookies a couple months ago and they were some of the best cookies we've ever had. But we had the recipe and then we can't find it. I'm not a fan of store-bought cookies. If I have cookies, I prefer them to be homemade. So last week I was mostly on sandwich shifts. This week I'm on mostly cooking shifts. Today cooking shift, tomorrow sandwich shift. Wednesday, Thursday cooking shift. Friday, same shift as last Friday. I'll be helping with the closing shift. But I think I'm closing with somebody different this Friday. Last week I closed with Tristan. I think this week I'm closing with Ash. What are you looking for?
Where's Bud? Can't go on my phone for another half hour.
So keep your stuff, please.
Okay.
I like it.
I gotta fix the tail, fix it to be clearer.
Is it? Okay, oops. I'm gonna go with Rare Beauty. I gave Grace the other one. I gave her Happy Soul. And I kept Bright Side. I like Bright Side more than Happy Soul for my skin. I just told her if she uses it, just to make sure she blends it out. Because you don't want to see orange on your face. Yeah, my ordering for the month of October is done. I want to limit myself, so wish me luck. What I ordered will be here probably next week or maybe sometime this week. Outside of the BoxyCharm. The BoxyCharm has not even shipped yet. I feel like that doesn't get here till like the end of the month. So that's something to look forward to, but Yeah. And what I ordered is under what I was thinking budget-wise, but it's fine because I got what I've been eyeballing. And now I'm gonna wait till the VIB sale and put some more thought. I definitely think I want to order perfume. Because I feel like most of what I'm into now, there's an definitely I think in total there's only 4 eyeshadow palettes just in general on my radar. The Natasha Denona I Need a Warm palette, which I'm in no rush to get that one. There's a new Huda palette coming out. The Flutter palette from Ensley Rain. The Harvest, or sorry, maybe there's more than a couple. The Flutter palette from Ensley Rain. The Harvest Moon palette from Ensley Rain and Cold Moon from Ensley Rain. Other than that, the only other palette that's on my radar is the that glam one. It's like the purple, grays, mauves. Oh, crap. I showed it to you guys already. And I think it's from, is it Glaminatrix or no? It's not Bella Beauty. I can't remember who it's from. The Smoky Glam, maybe it's called. So those are the only eyeshadow palettes that are on my radar. There are other palettes that I really like, but I'm trying to like narrow it down to what I know I will actually get use out of. So those are the only ones. You might be like, what about those new 2 ABH palettes? I mean, I did say I am done my ordering for the month of October. So, the Merit. I feel like for the most part, a lot of what I'm looking at is blush, bronzing cream. I mean, blush, both powder and cream, but I think I'm looking more for powders because I feel like I have enough liquid cream blushes to do me a long time. Even powders, but there's some colors that certain color I'm looking for powder blush. Bronzers. I'm gonna do my eyebrows next. So yeah, the VIB sale, I definitely probably will end up getting at least one perfume. And I feel like that's all. I mean, there's stuff on my wish list, but I'm like, it's in my wish list because I like it. But am I in need of it? No. There are some products I'm still thinking about them. Like I'm thinking that Charlotte Tilbury, there's something by Charlotte Tilbury I've been wanting. And I'm thinking maybe this will be the time for me to get it so I can finally have it. Like something that's on my Sephora wish list is the In Beauty Project Face Glaze Skin Barrier Protect and Glow Moisturizer. I'm contemplating that, whether I get for during the VIB sale or another time. I'm contemplating that because I am kind of curious if that would give me the same effect that I get from the Say Super Glowy Gel. I like the Say Super Glowy Gel because I feel like it gives me moisture as much as it gives me glow. And that's why I like it. So that's why I'm thinking of that product. Like that's why that's on my wish list. I feel like this one got darker. Excuse me. Do we think I'm working Thanksgiving next week? I think I am. I also would like to try one of the Hourglass Phantom Volumizing Glossy Lip Balms. The two colors that I'm looking at are Crave, which is a warm pink. So it would look like that. And then the other shade that I'm looking at is Rise, which is a cool beige. And it looks like that. I really am thinking that one. A NARS blush in Dolce Vita. That one's on my wish list. Rare Beauty tinted lip oil stain. I'd like to do Serenity, which is a warm rose. Oh, maybe there is one eyeshadow palette. I'm not going to go through my whole list, but there is one, at least one eyeshadow palette in here. Oh, never mind. Maybe there's two. So I have the Charlotte Tilbury Glowgasm Face Palette in here, the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Beautyverse Love Eyeshadow Palette in here, and the NARS Pure Luxury Light Reflecting Face and Eye Palette. So I have these three items in here. I'm really thinking, would I use that eyeshadow palette? I'm not sure. I do have the MAC Cosmetics Stay Curious set in here, plus a couple more Merit lipsticks, Gisou hair oil, Appley, the Kayali Eden Juicy Apple set in here. There's lots of perfumes in here. Milk Makeup, the Sculpt Cream Contour Stick and Toast It, the Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Bronzer Powder and Light Medium, the Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Cream Contour and Bronzer Stick and Light Medium. I might, yeah, I don't need all this stuff. Iconic London Glow Gold Setting Spray and Rollerball. The Say Super Glowy Gel Multi-Purpose Illuminator. That's in here. No way, shape, or form would I buy all this at once. Two of the Clarins Lip Comfort Hydrating Oils. And I have one Pat McGrath palette in here, the Mothership. What one's this called? The Mothership VII, whatever that is. Eyeshadow palette, Divine Rose Collection. This one. Out of all her palettes, when you go look at the swatches, This is like the only one that I would use. I've got a Merit Ellis Brooklyn Love Triangle Rollerball Trio in here, a Merit blush, an LYS mascara. Yeah, it's I would not get everything in there, but there's stuff in there I do want to knock out. Alright, I'm going to go in with the Merit Cream Blush in the shade Bespoke. I was reading last night, some people said they find the Merit blushes don't stick around, and others were saying they do, and it's just like, well, do they or don't they? We'll see. One person says they do like I do. They always end up setting their blush with a powder anyways, and that's what I normally do. That's a nice color. Some people don't want to set their stuff, which you don't have to. I do though, just because, just for longevity and, you know. Some days I'm in the kitchen at work, some days I'm not. But I do like that shade. Okay, I'm going to go into the eyeshadow palette for now while I wait for this to dry down a bit. This is the Lawless, the Dreamy Dozen Volume 2. I do not have Volume 1. I missed out on that. I'm going to go into the first shade that's in here, this lightest shade. There are no shade names on these. Alright, I'm going to go into this shade right here. Same brush. Put this in the crease and blend it up. This actually kind of looks like the blush shade that I have on. It's like a pinky brown. I'm not really sure what the first volume looked like. I don't remember actually. I do know I contemplated getting it, but I waited too long, then it was gone. I do have something on my eye here, and even over here. I know what it's from. From me being a dumbass. It's from hot grease oil. I did something without thinking. I got hot grease oil to the face. I did get it in other spots on my face, but the only spots that really noticeable is in here and in here, but it's not too bad. I've still been in that same shade. That one. I want to make sure when my eyes are open I can see a little bit of it. So I'm kind of like blending it up, but not having it harsh out here. I am going to take that shade on the lower lash line as well. That's the wrong shade. Ooh, I just realized I have a highlighter I want to use today. I almost forgot. Grace is getting ready for the day. She has alarms set for different things every day. At least I think Monday through Friday, not the weekend. We did go to the leisure center Saturday. We have her signed up to do the to do the course, which she has to wait till November for it because they're all booked up for the course that they're doing there now. So she's gotta wait till I think it's like it's early November she'll go, and then we'll get her a punch card for her to just go to the gym. I think every 10 times she goes, like every time she goes, they punch her card so that they know and we know she was at the gym. And then when that punch card's done, we'll get her another one. I want to get myself one as well. For shimmer today, I'm kind of thinking of going into this one right here. Again, there's no colors on, or shades on here. This is the brush, it's from Stillwater. It's from Walmart, or Still Spa Essentials. It's from Walmart. Usually when I use shimmers in my Natasha Denona palettes, this is the brush I would normally gravitate towards. That's pretty. Even yesterday when I swatched this shade, I was like, ooh. Then I'm going to dip back into this shade right here. And then I will go into the lightest shade right here. Clean brush because I got the other ones all dirty now. That's pretty. I like that. Debating. I feel like I'm missing something on the eyes. Obviously mascara. Nope. Took a little bit of this one, which is also a shimmer. Took a little bit of that, put that in the middle, and then blended that out. I wasn't missing that shade, but that is pretty. Nothing extra on this brush, just do some Rare Beauty mascara before we finish off the face. I think I'm going to add a little powder bronzer to my face today too. Did you guys see that there's another hurricane going towards Florida? I believe natural disasters are going to happen where they've never happened before. Like when people say, like, "Oh, a tornado would never hit here because they never happened before, and this is where we live." Yeah, like that kind of things are gonna happen where they've never happened before. Hurricanes, tornadoes, and stuff. They're gonna hit places you would never expect them or think they would. And it's gonna cost shortages of everything. I'm not the fear mongering type of person, but I'm the kind of person who's like paying attention to things going on. So, I think if you're not the kind of person who likes to stock up or whatever on stuff when possible, might consider throwing a few bucks here and there, especially on non-perishables and water. And like, I don't know, medicine and stuff. Maybe, I know one thing that I want to get is a nice, like an actually decent first aid kit, and that might be something I get. It's like, do I need makeup? No. When you're paying attention to what's going on around the different places of the world, a lot of it's biblical, but people just want to make it seem like, oh, it's just coincidental that what scripture says is coming to fruition. I don't. Sometimes things are coincidental, yes, but at the speed stuff's going and just the bigger picture, yeah. Jesus is coming. Of course, the Antichrist is gonna come first. But lots of people don't want to believe in that either. I've always told my husband, shit's gonna get so bad that we're gonna need a savior. And the person that's gonna come and make things right is gonna have people believing that it's Jesus, but it's gonna be the Antichrist. There's gonna be like a false peace and all that shit. The mark of the beast is gonna get brought in. Is that something you guys are interested in hearing me talk about? I've talked about it in previous videos. I will talk about Jesus if you guys want to hear it. If not, that's fine. Alright, I'm going to put some bronzer on the forehead right quick. I am Team Jesus, so I'm not ashamed. Would you want Jesus to be ashamed of you? I think not. I've always said, no matter how much I sin and screw up and stuff, I'm sticking with Jesus. Even when stuff happens that I don't understand, I'm still Team Jesus. Nowhere in Scripture does it say a Christian or a believer is going to have an easy and perfect life. Nowhere in Scripture does it say that. If anything, believers and just we're meant to, just because of the way things panned out with Adam and Eve and going against God and what He said and stuff, and the Israelites, and just if you read your Bible, how everybody keeps going against what God says. None of us were guaranteed an easy life. We don't get a free jail card. We don't get to live a life free of sadness and hurt and pain and loss and stuff. Alright, I'm going to go into the shade Starburst from the ABH Sugar Glow Kit. I'm going to put a little bit of that highlighter on. Also, I'm the kind of person, like, if I lose friends in that because of my beliefs in Jesus, then they weren't really a friend. I'm friends with people who don't believe. And I'm not like, oh my gosh, I can't you believe you don't believe. I'm not like that with them. Do I know why? Because I gotta say to myself, Tammy, what would Jesus do? Do you think He turned away from people who didn't believe and stuff like that? No. He wasn't like that. So I'm going to use this blush from MAC. I used this one the other day, but when do I want to use? I feel like this one looks more like the one that Merit one that I have on. The only thing is I feel like it didn't really pick up on the, well, with the brush that I used the other day. So let's try a different brush. Because it's a powder, but you know what? It's super sheer. Super, like, yeah. Desert Rose Powder Blush. Come on, Mac. Feel like I can see it going on. I'm really getting my brush in here though. I have another MAC blush in here. Where's the other one? I do have another one. I didn't seem to have problems with pigment with the other two. Just this one. Okay, this one's not giving and it's looking splotchy. One sec. Do I have... As a matter of fact, I don't think I do have. Yummy. That one's too light. I'm going to go into this REM blush in the shade Rose on Mars. Alright guys, am I missing anything? I know, you'll see the eyes in a second. I am debating though if I need something else on my eyes. I don't think I do though. I think what it is that... Well, you know what? I don't know what it is. I think I'm going to dip into another shade. I need something just a little bit more. I'm going to dip back into this shade and then dip a little into this shade right here. There we go. I just need like a little bit of something that's a little bit darker right out here to kind of make it look like this is up and not down, because I do have hooded eyes. There we go. Time is it? 8:30. Okay, I still got 2 hours before I gotta leave, so that's not bad. Doesn't take me long to get dressed or to eat. Okay, that's more of what I was looking for. And then I'm gonna go into this shade right here again. Think, what am I looking for? I'm thinking of like a face powder. I do have a lipstick. This is also in the shade Bespoken. Or Bespoke. It's a nice warm, I thought it was like a brownie pink. Is it a brownie pink? Let me obviously the lip color is more saturated on me than, it's definitely a warm tone. So that's the blush in Bespoke. And then I'll swatch the lipstick beside it. Even if I like did my eyelids with nothing on them. So there's the blush, there's the lipstick, both in Bespoke. I feel like the blush has a bit more of that pinky brown. The lipstick has the brown, but it's a bit warmer. Anyways, I think they still go excellent together. You know what's throwing me off a little bit? Not my makeup. I like my makeup. I think it's that my hair's so pulled back. I don't have like any fuzzies and stuff hanging down like I normally do. Let's use my sponge to wipe that off. Alright, what is Tammy missing? I think I want to do a little bit of powder, just a little bit in the front here. That lipstick, where'd you go? I'm taking this one to work today. It's one of the signature lips. And it feels balmy, like it doesn't feel drying or anything. So I'm gonna take this one to work today, since it goes with this look. Do I want to do a bit more smoke on the lower lash line though, or leave it alone? I think I want to keep the brushes I used today out in case I do a similar look tomorrow. Some of you might be like, no, we don't want to see a similar look. Again, this is my channel of get ready with me's. So, I like this look. This is pretty. I think I do know what I want to do tomorrow. It's fall, y'all. Alright, what was I looking for? What did I say? Oh, a powder. A powder. Let's use Whoops. Let's use the ambient lighting one. Put some of that just right here. That makes a difference. Do I go ahead and get a full size of this on its own? What did that do? I don't want it all over my face, just certain areas. Pretty much like under the eye right here and down here is where I like it, and a little bit in the forehead. What shade is it? Shade 1. Finishing powder, soft, light. It seems so vain to be like looking in the mirror. But, ooh, don't you look cute. But that powder makes a difference. Do I want any blush from here, or should I calm down? I will leave it. Alright. All the stuff I used, except for the finishing powder, because that's too big to put in here. Everything's in this makeup bag, because I think I might use some of the same stuff tomorrow. Or tomorrow I might actually switch out the blush and the lipstick. I kind of want to go dark tomorrow. So what's the one that came with that? Black tie. I did try black tie on last night. Maybe, you know what? Friday. I will keep this combo for Friday. The black tie lipstick with the Mood blush. Maybe tomorrow I will do something with the signature lip blush in Du Jour and the blush in Stockholm. We'll see. I definitely want to do a look with those though. I'm going to take Bespoke lipstick to work with me today. I feel like I'm still kind of maybe forgetting something. Am I? I don't know. Anyways, let's check out this final look. There's the eyeshadow. It's sparkly. I like the Merit lipsticks. I only have one MAC lipstick, and I thought MAC was going to be like the lipstick that I venture out into, but I now have now have 5 Merit lipsticks, and I just like them. I really like the feeling of the signature ones because they feel like a lip balm. They don't feel drying or that. They're like neutral colors. Like even that one that's darker that I want to use Friday, it's still very wearable. But yeah, I like that shade. It's like a purple, gray, something. I don't know. It's not the best lighting for you guys to see, like the blush and stuff. Oops, wrong way. Okay, I'm by my window, or right in front of my window. But yeah, I like my makeup look for today. It looks nice. The only thing I don't like is this right here. My mom has those. Lots of people do actually. But when I put my glasses on, it's not as noticeable. Why is it so noticeable right here today though? It's like not actually puffy or anything, but this deep line. I'm getting old. That's fine. Anyways, this is the look. And yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. You'll see me back here tomorrow. Don't forget, catch up on my videos. Even if you're not into like, well, there's a grocery haul that I did. There's a winners haul that I did. Go check them out if you're into that kind of stuff. If not, stick around for my Get Ready With Me's, because that's what this channel mostly is about. Canadian beauty. It's just me doing my makeup every day. Rambling. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Have a good week. God bless.